We were all pretty shook when the news hit last year that Tana Mongeau and Jake Paul were getting married. Like, it seriously almost broke the internet. We now know that they are currently on a break, but it still took the entire YouTube world by storm, and their holy cloutrimony had everyone questioning everything. They are two of the biggest YouTubers out there, so it was no surprise when the internet went absolutely nuts over this relationship. At this point, it's almost hard to remember a time before Tana and Jake. I mean, it feels like it's all we've talked about for a whole year, but we know they both have a past. Both of them have dated other people, including other YouTubers and even celebrities. And some people from Tana's past may actually surprise you. So who did Tana date before Jake? Don't worry you guys, we've got you covered. We did all the investigating for you. We're rounding up Tana Mongeau's relationship history right here on Listed. And don't worry, we're going to be talking about the ones we know for sure and the maybes, because we know you're here for the tea. Let's start way back in 2015 with Summer Hollingsworth. Summer created a YouTube channel back when he was dating Tana, but hasn't been very active on the platform since. He still posts on his Instagram, but it seems like his internet stardom days started and ended with Tana. Tana and Summer dated for almost 2 years before going through a very public breakup in April 2017.
Considering, are you in it to win it? Are you in it to win it?
I'm in it to win it because I want to be just like my GF.
Aww, how cute.
They split up after a video of Tana flirting with Kian Lawley surfaced. In the video, which was uploaded to her YouTube channel at the time but has since been deleted, Tana gave Kian a lap dance as part of a game. At the time, Summer tweeted, then deleted, saying, quote, "If you mutually agree that dancing on someone else is considered cheating, why would you think that doing it for a video is okay? Everything's a joke when a boundary is crossed." And Tana also took to social media to defend herself.
I didn't kiss Kian, I didn't do anything like that because of I didn't want this to happen.
And she too posted some now deleted tweets. She said, quote, "Three sides to every story. The other person's, mine, and the truth. So why would I come on slandering someone I love? Done tweeting about it." And this whole breakup brings me to the next person we have to talk about, Tana's relationship with Kian Lawley. While Kian is one that has never officially been confirmed or denied, there were many rumors that these two actually dated after her breakup with Summer. The rumors only really existed during the summer of 2017 while they continued to appear in YouTube videos together. And fans got suspicious because these two were really flirty.
LDATE, accommodate.
Let's go Tank. Okay.
But again, nothing was confirmed or denied, so there's not much else to say about these two other than the fact that there were definitely some shippers out there. And speaking of dating speculation, some fans think that Tana may have had a romantic connection with Mac Miller, who we know were really close friends. We're not going to expand on this any further as it's a highly sensitive subject. We still miss you, Mac. Switching gears to continue with this listed, next on this list is Lil Xan. In a YouTube video uploaded in May 2019, Tana spilled all the tea on her romance with Lil Xan. In the 46-minute storytime video, Tana talks about how the two met through mutual friends in early 2018 and had a brief fling. But in the end, Lil Xan cheated on her and moved on with Noah Cyrus. Eventually, they ended up talking things out, which Tana also discusses in the video.
And he apologizes, we unblock each other, we send a little DM, we're like super nice. I'm probably a little too nice because I'm drunk. I wake up the next day and I'm like, wow, but like he still did cheat on you. And it's like, why am I in this weird mindset of life right now where I'm like trying to protect these cheaters?
Funny enough, Tana at the time also mentions how she thinks Noah Cyrus hates her and ends up getting really emotional about it.
Hates me. It's just like, it hurt, it still hurts, like Noah, I love you, like Mad at You was a banger, like make me cry, like it made me cry. I fucking love you.
This is ironic because we'll get to the Tana and the Noah of it all later in this video. Don't worry, we'll get to it later. But for now, it's clear that Tana and Lil Xan were just a short-lived fling and it was just a thing of her past. But now let's move on to FaZe Banks. We're not exactly sure when Tana and Banks hooked up, but we did get confirmation that it actually happened. Ricky revealed on the No Jumper podcast in June of last year that he had a brief fling with Tana, quote, way back.
You and her ever have a thing?
Do we ever have a thing?
Yeah.
Elaborate.
Have you ever had sex with Tana?
I told you you had to ease into this.
You know, I'm not good at easing into it. That's my girl.
Tan is the homie.
Yeah.
I honestly, to be real with you, I don't remember. I don't remember.
He went on to say, quote, wait, did I actually admit to this? Did this just happen? Then Ricky said, quote, yeah, it's no big deal. The only reason why it's a big deal is because I'm FaZe Banks and that's Tana Mongeau. I kept this a secret for 3 years. And true fans know why this is actually weird. As fans know, this is especially awkward considering Banks and Jake Paul have quite a long and twisted history together. In case you forgot, Jake accused Banks of assaulting his assistant back in 2017. Jake also previously dated Banks' ex-girlfriend Alyssa Violet, and their breakup is possibly one of the messiest splits in YouTube history. So yeah, Ricky admitting he and Tana had a thing definitely could have stirred the pot big time. Okay, so next up on our list is Hunter Moreno. Yep, you heard that right. Now you may recognize Hunter's name as Tana's BFF and photographer, but what you might not also know that he's also her ex. The two dated back in 2017 after they met at a music festival. In a video on her YouTube channel, she said, quote, I fell so life-changingly in love with Hunter and that f***ed me up so much because it bred so much of me comparing everyone for the rest of my life to this person that I'm not going to be with. And while we're not 100% sure what caused these two to split up, they're still really close, so it's safe to assume that things ended amicably. But now you guys, let's move on to one of Tana's most high-profile relationships. Tana dated Bella Thorne for over a year before calling it quits in February 2019, but their love story is one for the books. Tana randomly tweeted saying, quote, I want to date Bella Thorne next. Then they actually started dating after they shared a steamy kissing photo from the Life is Beautiful music festival. At first it was all in good fun, but they really did connect, and after that the rest seemed like it was history. They were pretty much inseparable, and Tana even revealed in one of her YouTube videos that she thought it was love at first sight.
For me, it very much was just like instant love, instant infatuation, instant obsession. And my entire life became Bella, 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 and I was fine with it, more than happy with it, if anything. She changed the way that I think, she changed the way that I view myself, she changed my confidence, she changed my outlook on the world.
But things got a little complicated for Tana and Bella once they both started dating other people too. Both women continued to date other men while they were still dating each other. Tana dated Brad Sousa, who we'll get to in a minute, while Bella dated rapper Mod's son. Somehow though, they managed to make it all work for over a year before they announced in February 2019 that they had decided to split. Bella tweeted saying, quote, Tana and I aren't together anymore. Please stop asking. We love you guys. And Tana also tweeted saying, quote, I love her forever and don't get that twisted. She changed my life forever. Don't really want to talk on it. There's no negativity at all. So clearly at the time there were no hard feelings, but Tana and Bella still have a complicated relationship. I mean, just hours after Tana wrote, quote, I'm engaged on Twitter, Bella posted from both her personal Instagram account and her Finsta for Tana. On her personal account, she shared this intimate photo and wrote, quote, through thick and thin, I love you, Tana. Happy birthday, you beautiful, beautiful, special girl. But on her Finsta, she got a little more real. She shared these pics of her with crying, puffy red eyes saying, quote, when your ex gets engaged, with a bunch of sad emojis. And for now, they are on again, off again friends, but I have this weird feeling they're gonna always find their way back to one another. Okay, now let's talk about Brad Sousa, aka the Justin Bieber lookalike. In case you aren't familiar with him from his connection to Tana, you've definitely seen this photo of him eating a burrito that went viral.
Does he know how burritos work?
That's actually how we eat burritos in Canada. No, we start in the middle.
Oh my gosh.
Then you get two
so
halves.
obviously, social media just exploding.
Yep, that's him. Okay, so I know you guys have been waiting for this one. Tana and Brad made things Instagram official back in December of 2018, and after that, they started posting a ton of PDA-filled pics together. But in April 2019, Tana revealed that they broke up after she caught him cheating on her by sending another girl some flirty DMs. She uploaded a video called I Got Cheated On, But That's Okay, where she explained everything that went down, and it was extremely emotional.
I just wanted it to work. I still want it to work. I miss him a lot.
Tana said, quote, a lot of crazy happened at Coachella, and during it all, I wound up finding out a lot of really up stuff. I woke up the next day expecting to have like a private breakup, and I get online to a bunch of screenshots of girls saying and showing a lot of stuff. Some of it fake, some of it not. Going really viral about Brad.
It's like this big part of me does just hope he can go home and like grow and like get better, and like if we're meant to be, like we will be down the line, which is just so weird and sad that I feel that way, I guess.
And in a video of his own, Brad confirmed the allegations Tana talked about in her video. He said things may have gotten a little exaggerated, but all in all, Tana was telling the truth.
What had happened in her video is true. There was a little bit of over-exaggeration to some of it, but I mean, what she was going through and what I have done, I mean, I don't blame her for speaking, you know, just her mind and her truth and her heart.
Brad went on to say that he never physically cheated on Tana, but he did admit to sending inappropriate messages to other girls.
I never physically touched another girl during our relationship ever. And I did Snapchat a few girls from back home, and they did send me nudes. And I replied, I did. I was, you know, drunk, stupid, didn't realize what was going on. Regardless, I'm an idiot.
Brad went on to say that, quote, I really regret answering these stupid, pointless people that gave me absolutely 0% of what Tana did. Tana later opened up about the relationship again in her recent video called The Truth About Everything. She said, quote, after me and Hunter split, I went right into a relationship with Brad, who, to be honest, was a idiot. I'm an idiot for dating a person who I knew was not good for me, wouldn't understand me, and would eventually just use me and hurt me. I definitely dated Brad to try to fall out of love with Hunter.
And then I dated someone so terrible to distract myself from the pain. I spent the first few weeks dating Brad literally just crying in bathroom.
Ouch. Tana also went ahead and changed all the captions on the photos of her and Brad after they officially split. She didn't delete or archive the pics of her exes like, you know, maybe you and I would. Instead, she kept the pics and wrote captions like this. He cheated on me, but my looks dumb fat in this, so I'm debating deleting it. And this one where she wrote, quote, here's a pic of me on Valentine's Day at a dinner I paid for that we took an Uber to that I paid for, kissing someone who cheated on me while he's wearing clothes I got him sent for free, and gaining followers from this pic. So based on that, I certainly wouldn't cheat on Tana or want to be on her bad side at all. We love you, Tana. Anyway, this leads us to Jake. In that same The Truth About Everything video, Tana explained that the second she and Brad broke up, she started dating Jake.
Entering into Jake's world was the first time I was truly happy and inspired since years ago, since meeting Malcolm.
Tana continued with her video admitting that their marriage was far from what it came off as. While we know they did have an open relationship, we did see Jake going on their honeymoon without Tana, hanging out with other girls without Tana, and even meeting up with his exes like Erica Costell. So we definitely saw some cracks in the relationship, but Tana continued to put on a brave face. In her video, she said, quote, I am so unhappy with the way my relationship with Jake looks in the public eye. I think I just put so much of myself into Jake that I lost myself. And that's not his fault, and I'm not blaming him for that at all. It's just the reality. I don't regret it. She then admitted that despite all of her successes in 2019, it was emotionally damaging.
Mentally, I just feel like the lowest I've ever felt.
Then came Tana and Jake's Instagram posts announcing their split officially. And honestly, both posts were pretty intense. But let's start with Tana's first, which was extremely long and seems to have been written with Jake by her side. She said, quote, okay, I don't really know how to do a we're taking a break post, and this is weird as I'm happy to still be able to sit with Jake and laugh as we do this, but for right now, we both are taking a break to focus on our own very crazy lives. I'll never know what the future holds, and I will always love Jake and everything we did. And things got emotional. Tana went on to say, quote, I'm grateful to know throughout this I've made a best friend for life and found someone to do life with where no one understood me. Here's to 2020, working on us and my new Lamborghini since I get half of everything. No need for crazy speculations. This is coming from a place of nothing but love. I love you, Jakey. Thank you for this past year. Meanwhile, Jake wrote a similar long post saying that, quote, as Tana and I sit next to each other writing captions about taking a break, we're literally laughing at how crazy and stupid the past couple of months have been and cracking jokes at how silly this all seems. I'm keeping custody of Thorne, but Tana unfortunately gets my Lamborghini. But talking about Jake leads us to Noah Cyrus, who I promised you earlier we'll get back to. This past September, Noah and Tana started sharing a bunch of steamy photos and videos together. Rumors quickly started spreading that something was going on between the two of them, especially especially because Jake and Tanna both confirmed that they were in an open relationship. Then in December, Tanna referred to Noah as her girlfriend in a YouTube video and the internet nearly lost it. Tanna and Noah were also photographed holding hands, but Noah insisted that she and Tanna weren't in a relationship at all. On her Instagram stories, she wrote, quote, "Guys, we are friends, relax." So again, that's another one that we're not quite sure of, but we still added to the list. Though it is at least nice to see that Noah and Tanna are close again after all that little Xan drama. And we're just glad Tanna is in a much better place right now, and you know what? I have a really good feeling about 2020 for her, and it's only onwards and upwards from here on in. Right now, you guys, I want to know what you think about all of this. Were you surprised by any of the people on this list, or do you know Tanna's dating life like the back of your hand? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And while you're down there leaving comments, you guys, why not dive into more clever news by hitting that subscribe button right over there, and also hit the bell to be notified the second we post a new clever news update. After that, catch up on all the tea you missed right over here. I'm Susan Morad. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.